I was definitely honored. Excitement level. Sometimes inside I'm excited. I'm pretty level emotionally, and it's not a big deal probably to speak for a couple of minutes. But once that's done, I'll actually even be more excited because I can sit back and relax and enjoy the evening. Well, my parents are missionaries, so that's the reason why I was born in Brazil. And then we came back to finish high school in the Toronto area. And my dad used to watch Jerry Falwell. My dad was a pastor, and that was back in the days of the bus ministry, so I would go work in the bus ministry, and he'd hang around to bring my grandmother, and so he'd watch it on the show, and oh yeah, they're looking for athletes at Liberty, right? And so I go, well, I'll apply to go to Liberty, and yeah, to make a long story short, I showed up at Liberty for the first time when I came for training camp. I'd never been to Lynchburg before until we showed up for training camp in August. Well, since I really didn't know what was going on, I thought, oh, Treasure Island. I said, we're here for training camp and then we'll go to the campus. And then when I got there and I had got my 18 roommates, and it was like, oh, this is the campus. Okay, cool, I got 18 roommates. And so I like, oh, okay, I'm okay with this. I mean, I kind of grew up in the boondocks of Brazil a little bit, and it was like, well, this is actually upscale. We actually have indoor plumbing, so it's kind of cool. Character of that team. We had characters, that's for sure. But I think like almost any team I've been on, it's just you're there working together regardless of the facilities that you had or where you were at, and we would just go out, you work hard and do the best that you could, and so I think we were close. I would say that. Well, I guess as I'm looking back, when I played in high school, I played 1 year in defense, and the rest actually I played as a receiver, a slot, tight end, whatnot in high school. So when I got here, actually, I think I started the first practice. I started as a safety. I think either second or third practice. Then I got moved to linebacker, and then at that point we had a senior tight end and another freshman kid that came in. They had him backing up at tight end, and he was like 170 pounds, 75 pounds. I was 195 pounds. I go, well, yeah, there's a few extra pounds. And they ran the veer, like I said, so Steve, why don't you come on over here? And then the rest is history, as they say, I guess. Oh, no. To be totally honest, after my first year here, I went to Dean Dobson, who was the soccer coach at the time, and asked if they could, maybe can you talk and see if we can get a scholarship switch or something, and I'll play soccer. Because, I was like anybody, you got to buy your time, and I was playing behind a senior, and I wasn't playing, and I knew I could play on the soccer team, and so why don't I do that? But God had other plans. That didn't work out, and so and really, I don't think it was ever a dream. I just enjoyed athletics, and whatever sport it was, and I knew I could come and had the opportunity to do that here and get a Christian education, and so that's kind of really didn't till later on that I kind of knew that I might have an opportunity. Wow, it was fun, I guess. You kind of win more than you lose, and but I think being your last year and wasn't my best statistical year, but as a team, that's really when you play a team sport, that's really the ultimate, is how the team does. And so it was just a lot of fun. We had some good games, and I think that's just one of the, I guess the game against Susquehanna was probably a highlight. We played them here, and we were down by 6, I believe, and no, by 7. We're down by a touchdown, and I got a 65-yarder, I think, to tie the game. We went actually for 2 for the win, and I caught the 2-point convert to win the game. I think we won 29-28 or something. So that was kind of a. I'm not one to remember a lot of little details. I played with an offensive lineman that would know all that stuff. At the end of the game, oh yeah, it was 3rd down, and we were on the opponent's 20-yard line, and we ran this play, and this guy made the tackle, and I was like, okay. I think we won the game. That's what I remember. So. Yeah, it was. It was like, it's not something that I had really dreamed of growing up, but it was like, well, the opportunity was there. It's like, why not? And so it was exciting at first, and then you kind of go through your things, and got released a few times and ended up out in the West Coast and BC, and then got traded. So, but it was it was a fun experience. Like and you kind of look back. When you look back now and you go, yeah, it's kind of cool to kind of be on the early stages of guys that have gone on to play professionally. Highlight of my professional career. Well, one might have been my first touchdown. I had 4 of them that I remember. And then playing in Grey Cup was also a highlight, although we didn't do very well. I had a twin brother that played in the CFL and ended up winning 4 of them, and so that would have been actually the highlight. But I think just the opportunity to play, but yeah, just remembering a couple of the plays that I made and having that experience. Yeah, Liberty. It was good in the sense of just reinforcing some the beliefs that I had, and being able to be educated in that belief system, and knowing that I could then go on and use my talents, for God. And so after my career, then my wife and I joined Athletes in Action in Canada, and so now I currently serve as the chaplain for the Hamilton Tiger Cats, so I finished my career with, and then work with the Toronto Raptors, and then the TFC, the MLS team in Toronto, and the soccer team. So provide chapels, Bible studies, one-to-one kind of counseling with the guys, and then my wife does the same with the women on the team and in management and whatnot. So it's been fun, yeah.